Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning. This is my son Ben, and today we have two wonderful new bottles from Glenturret, and today we will taste the 12-year-old.
Yes, and if you have not noticed yet, we have rearranged our studio, and we pretty much did it the same way as we used to before, but we changed the floor. But yeah.
Hopefully the sound wouldn't be with that echo.
Yeah, I will change the sound a little bit. I think the sound may have slightly decreased in quality, but I have still one ace up my sleeve to increase it back to usual quality.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit better.
So today it's Glenturret.
Mm-hmm.
Glenturret is the oldest still producing distillery in Scotland.
Since 1763.
Yeah, that's one of the 18th century distilleries. And in the past decades, the distillery was sold multiple times to different operators. And today they are at the Art and Terroir company, which is part of the Lalique group. And Lalique is a glass producer. So the decanter, this Lalique decanter, is part of the company which now owns Glenlivet. And have a look at that wonderful color. It's uncolored, unchill filtered, 46% ABV, and priced in the mid-50s. That's
and
a little high.
The decanter is really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's priced a little bit higher than the normal 12-year-old, but it's 46%. It's natural and has this wonderful decanter, and that one is heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I really had my problems getting the bottle out of the card box. Well, the Glenturret is famous for the famous grouse, where the Glenturret is the lead malt in that famous blend. And from year to year, there have been, well, sometimes there hadn't been a single malt available, then there had been a single malt available, different ages, and now I think they should have come to a place where they will rest for some years to come, and the 12-year-old and the 15-year-old are the first ones we will have. And I heard that there are two more two more ages. I do not know which they are.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a cask strength and a higher age. That's what I guess. That's typical and normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, have you been to?
No, I have not been yet to Glenturret.
So there's a wonderful cafe there where you have small meals. Sorry?
I think I've been to Glenturret back when I was 16 with you, but I'm not quite sure anymore.
Yeah, so there's a wonderful tour as well. And from the street you see the old houses, but in the back it's quite modern. Fruit cake dressed with walnuts, sweet apple and ginger balanced with lemon tea. European oak politely drives the chosen strength. So this is European oak.
Okay.
Would you pour us a dram, please?
Okay.
The Glenturret is a Highland malt. It's in the southeast Highlands. Yeah. Big wooden stopper. We change for the cork.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the stopper is really nice to handle. It fits perfectly, and it's big enough to get enough torque to twist it out.
I'm still going with the Christmas glass.
Oh, yeah. It's a winter glass.
The winter glass. Yeah, this is definitely winter smell. So this is fruit cake, dark nuttiness.
They didn't say sherry oak, did they?
They didn't say, but I think that's
it is.
So these dark fruits, that's typically oxidized old sherry.
Mm-hmm.
With a nut component on top.
Mm.
Yeah.
It has that typical Oloroso sherry smell. typical, that nuttiness, that dried fruit, everything's oxidized, and a good amount of oak is in there. It's a typical. It feels like Speyside. Where do they come from?
No, Southeast Highlands.
Highlands, okay, but feels like a Speyside with a lot of sherry oak.
So, cheers.
Cheers.
That really kicks in. That's European oak. Wow. A real big mouthful. Gingerbread. Massive on your tongue. Mouth-watering. But fading away. No bitterness yet. But a massive spiciness.
It's an intense one. You have a nice sherry feel to it, fruitiness, mild sweetness, a lot of oak, and as you said, spiciness, intense European oak, nuttiness. It's an awesome whiskey. Glenturret is really good. I like it.
Yeah, they should have lots of casks. Incredible, because they're producing for the blend whiskey industry, so they should be able to have a very good selection for the casks. So this one has an extreme taste. The smell is not that intense in the first run, but the taste is hefty, and in the aftertaste you still have this ginger, which stays longer with a second sip. Probably a little bit of citrus note. Yeah.
Poor. It adds up with the second sip. It's really, the intensity is incredible. It it has 46% ABV. That really gives it an intense kick.
Unchill filtered.
Unchill
From the
filtered.
big cask.
But the spiciness and the oakiness, that really builds up. What was that? 12 years. Yeah, that's a hefty whiskey for a 12-year-old.
Yeah, it depends on how fresh the casks are. Probably they switch to fresher casks. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, I like
We're
it.
looking into the next bottle real soon now.
Yeah, so thank you very much for watching. If you found this video interesting, please feel free to find more videos and distillery descriptions and everything about whiskey on Whisky.com. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.